Hey, what's up, guys? So I am going to share in this video my top 7 productivity hacks, and I shared in that post there that I'm not bragging, but I feel like I really am. I do get a lot done in the day, and so I hope that this video will be valuable. I've been asked specifically to talk about this topic of productivity and what I do to be productive. So, productivity hack number 1 is use a calendaring solution. Use a calendaring tool. What that means is don't go back and forth over email or over text or have a phone call to schedule a time for a meeting. Use a tool that links in with your calendar to do that. So this is one that has a free version. It connects to Google Calendar. I don't know if it connects to other ones. It's one that I used before I had a CRM. So this is Calendly, and it's awesome. So use a calendaring tool. Don't go back and forth to choose a time for a meeting. Send people a link. They choose a time on your calendar. This is the number one most widely accepted way to save time and just efficiency tool use. So use a calendaring tool. This is the one that I use now. It's called Appointment Core. It integrates with a CRM called Keep, also known as Infusionsoft by Keep, and that's the one that I use. This one, both of them have paid options, but like I said, this one integrates with Infusionsoft and Keep. Productivity hack number 2 is Loom. Loom has literally absolutely changed my life. I use Loom multiple times a day, every single day. Now, if you're out on the go and away from your desk all day, every day, this one isn't for you. But if you're ever in front of your computer and you need to communicate to somebody, you need this tool called Loom. It's simply a video and screencasting tool. And here's a stat: people type about 50 to 60 words a minute. Some people 40. Some people maybe a bit more. The average person speaks at about 250 to 300 words a minute. I could be off on that, but it's high. When you speak fast, like myself, it might be 350 words a minute. Just simple math says you're going to be 6 to 7 times faster to shoot a video and verbally talk as opposed to typing something. So Loom is awesome. You can sign up with your Google account or whatever. I'll actually sign in just to show you what it looks like. And all my videos are in here. It's literally a Google Chrome extension. You can have a desktop app as well, but I believe you can see this little Loom symbol here, and it actually just pops up. I don't know if you can see that because I'm just sharing this one Google Chrome screen. But get Loom, try it out. If you have any questions about it, let me know. I've shot 638 videos, and I'm pretty sure that's been less than a year. So like I said, multiple times a day, every single day, use Loom. That's productivity hack number 2. Number 3 is a project management tool. Get a project management tool, whether that's lists or Trello or Asana or whatever you use. Get something to manage your tasks. And I'll log in to show you mine. I recently shot a video, personally went live about planning my wedding. I actually have a board or a to-do list for planning my wedding. I also have one for just general life stuff, my business, and a couple of my clients' businesses. And it's simply task lists, and it's Kanban if you're familiar with that. Just picture. I'm just going to go back to boards just for confidentiality, but just imagine a wall like the wall behind me and sticky notes. There's a to-do sticky notes, doing sticky notes, and done sticky notes. It's basically the concept. This is what I use. Now, I read a book at one point called Essentialism, and also Scrum is another book that talks about agile project management. If you like those things, look into it. But basically, we can't focus on many things at a time. We can only focus on one thing at a time. We can multitask, we just can't multi-focus. We just go back and forth. But another thing is we can only hold so much in our brains before they become overwhelmed. So getting things out of your head onto paper, or ideally in this day and age, getting it onto a piece of software, onto a tool that you can copy, paste, move around, move to done, really, really helps with getting stuff done. And so productivity hack number 3 is use a project management tool or software. This one's free. There's a paid version. Other ones out there are free and paid as well, but use one. That's productivity hack number 3. I use Trello. If you have questions about that, let me know. Productivity hack number 4 is use a CRM. If you are a business owner, most of my friends are, And even in some cases that you're not, you could use a CRM for different things that you're doing. But especially, obviously, if you're a business owner, you need a CRM. The one that I use is called Keep, or Infusionsoft by Keep. But Keep is the parent company now. They recently rebranded. And this allows you to automate and streamline a lot of processes, have all of your contacts information in one place. I've done an event on this recently. I'm doing another one next week to organize your leads, customers, send invoices, get paid, manage appointments. There's actually native appointment booking functionality built into the Keep product. I recently had a new client sign up on the Keep product today. I'm extremely excited to help them get things implemented. And then tasks that you need to do related to your clients or prospects, like following up with them or delivering on some type of service that you sold them. Use a CRM. Once again, get it out of your head onto the platform, and it just prevents you going from different places. And there's just lots of efficiency that can come from having a CRM. This is what mine looks like. This, in case anyone's wondering what the Infusionsoft by Keep product, or Infusionsoft as it's previously known as, what it looks like. This is its dashboard. Obviously, it's a little bit more. It's the UI, the interface isn't quite as pretty, but it's highly functional. There's campaigns. These are just campaigns where you can form automation. And for example, I have an event that I'm going to be holding next week, and when people register, they'll come into this funnel, if you want to call it that, and get email reminders. This is an email reminder right here. People that get that confirmation email. Some people coming to my event might even be watching this video, or might at some point. That's how that's working. And then there's email confirmation requests in there to confirm that, yes, they're willing to receive email marketing from me. But that is productivity hack. I believe number 4 was have a CRM. Number 5 is just use a calendar, whether it's paper. I mean, ideally, you want to come over to digital once again in this day and age, but use a calendar. I highly depend on a calendar. I'm a big time planner, but even if you're not, having a place to not miss meetings, be on time, make sure you're on time for meetings, and then even block out time to do specific work. Whenever I am going to work on a project, like I'm going to build some type of automation workflow for one of my clients, I'll block off time and I'll say, build X project, and then I'll have it in there. I'll block out all notifications and distractions, and I'll focus during that time. And then I actually share these with my fiance, soon to be my wife, and she's able to see what I'm doing, what I'm up to, if I'm in a meeting, why I'm running late. She's able to see those things. So productivity hack number 5, just use a calendar. Have a calendar, even if it's not your thing, even if it's only a couple things, just start using one because it really helps you be more productive. Productivity hack number 6 is bookmarks. If you use a computer at all, and just about every one of us does, you need bookmarks. It's insane not to have bookmarks and always be typing in URLs. These are all my bookmarks. Now, I'm a little bit of an organization freak, so take this down to about a quarter or a fifth as much as it is. But I have links to every single page almost that I go to. So these are within my CRMs because I do a lot of work in my CRM. So every single page within every one of my clients' applications, I can go directly there. My email accounts, I have my business one, my personal one, my test account, and then a couple others. Recently I did a Google form and I kept having to go back and find that place. I just created a bookmark for that. My business, I have my Google Drive. What else do I have here? I'm a certified partner, so when I need to register a lead or do something like that, I'm just clicking into there. And I could even organize these a bit better myself. Client links, I have shared Google Drive folders with my clients, same thing right there. And then my personal finances, I have a spreadsheet, and I have a couple different banks for personal and business. I'm able to have all those and go directly there. One quick productivity hack also is quick keys. And so just for an example, if I wanted to open up all of my email accounts. On a Mac, you would hold down the command key. I think on a PC it would be Control, but hold the command key and then click on it, and it actually opens up all of my email accounts at the same time. Now, that might not be something you want to do for email, but for example, when I'm managing my finances, I like to open up all of those accounts at one time. I go through them for personal and business, make sure they're all covered. So if you are going to the same websites all the time, use bookmarks and don't have to keep typing that. So that's productivity hack number 6. And finally, productivity hack number 7 is a password managing solution. So today we have so many passwords, it is ridiculous. And on top of the fact that we have so many passwords, now they always want us to do these crazy alphanumeric, big, like, capital letter, small letter, number, symbol, all this nonsense, 8, 12, 14 digits long. Nobody can remember all that, obviously. And so I personally use and endorse LastPass. There are different ones out there. Just as a final note here, the tools that I'm recommending, none of them are perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect tool. None of them are going to do everything that we want. And the more perfect they are, probably the more expensive they're going to be, because it's costed somebody to hire a developer to develop that tool. Fortunately, these tools, lots of people are using them, so they only need to charge a little bit to be able to actually be profitable. But I believe that all these tools are amazing, and many of them, like I've said, there's free versions and you can get them for free. So LastPass is what I use. If you look in the top right hand of Google Chrome here, there's this yellow button here. And if I click it and click open my vault, it's not going to show my passwords, but it's going to show all these logins. Now, you don't actually have to go into here. Basically, it'll detect when you're going to websites. One thing that I absolutely love about this is that there is an iPhone app for LastPass. Now, you guys can't really see that too good, but basically you can open up LastPass. You have to log in every single time. You can have Face ID or Touch ID on an iPhone or an Android device, and you can copy and paste it, but you can also get it so that it actually recognizes, gives permission to your keyboard, at least on an Apple device, I'm sure of that. And so even when you're in apps, you can hit the passwords button, it logs you into LastPass, and then you say, yeah, use this website's password to log me into this app. You don't need to remember it. And finally, it can actually generate secure passwords for you. So it can randomly generate these crazy alphanumeric passwords, as you can see right down here. So this is what I use. It saves me so much time, and also gives me the comfort and assurance that I'm creating passwords that hackers can't hack. They're not going to hack into my bank accounts or my email accounts or my Facebook account, which there's huge issues, and people who have had that happen to them, it's not a fun experience. People always say, there's a risk that this could be hacked. Is that possible? Anything's possible, but I really haven't heard of these password companies getting hacked, really. So LastPass, they're actually known as the #1 password manager in the marketplace. Another one that I've heard of is 1Password, is really good as well. So these are the 7 productivity hacks. Hopefully these have been valuable to you guys. These are things that have helped me tremendously be more productive. A lot of them are using technology that's at our fingertips. Many of these are very simple, and most of them are free, like I shared. My question for you is, what did you think? Which one of these are valuable? What are you going to implement? Which one of these stood out the most to you? And what did you think of this video? How else can I help? What other stuff would you like me to share about? Was this even helpful? So thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. You guys are awesome. Thanks for following me. Look forward to connecting soon. If there's anything I can do for you, just let me know. Message into my page, email me, text me, whatever you want to do. Take care, guys. Have a fantastic rest of your week.